this kid was born with a birth defect where the bottom of my feet were touching my chest. I want you to picture that for a second. Bottom.
Okay.
So I call myself a Cuban pretzel. Imagine what a pretzel looks like and the feet touching your chest. So when the doctor comes back in, explains to mom through a translator, which my sister, and listen, I have bad news for you. Your son was born with a birth defect that he will never walk. He will never sit. He will never stand. I am so sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I just got to be honest with you. And my mother says to the doctor in her broken English, Spanish, or through the translator, do me a favor. Don't ever repeat those words to anybody again. She goes, especially don't tell my husband because he doesn't have the faith that I have. You'll see my son is going to walk. And the doctor, what's he going to say? Ma'am, whatever you say. Cool. Walks out of the room. Everybody is out of the room, right? And the reason why dogs gravitate to me, because the saint of healing, if you look, they're dogs licking the wounds. And I have plenty of wounds. So to me, dogs are, God's little angels. And everybody leaves the room. Mom's in the room by herself. And Jesus appears in front of her. Have faith in me. Your son will walk. Don't believe what the doctors are saying. Boom. Disappears.
Is that what your mother said?
That's what my mother saw. My mother, when she was alive, she could describe him to a T. Showed up in the hospital room. So what do you say to that? You say, oh shit, that really just happened. I'm going to name him Lázaro. She made a promise to San Lázaro that if I were to walk, that she will get a dress made out of burlap, potato sack for 1 year, and she will wear it for a year. Now, mind you, this is where the story gets crazy. Takes me home. I'm doing exactly what the doctor said I was going to do, lying flat in the bed. All of a sudden, mom's in the kitchen doing the dishes, looks over. I sit up. Mom's like, what the fuck? Calls the doc. Doc, Laz just sat up in the crib. Oh my God, Mrs. Mendez. Obviously, all this is through a translator because nobody's speaking English, nobody's speaking Hispanic. Laz is sitting in the crib. Mrs. Mendez, that's a miracle. Congratulations. Blah, 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 blah. Calls the doc back. I don't know the timeline, so don't quote me on it. I have no clue. All I know is it took me a very long time to do my first steps. So calls the doc back. She goes, Doc.
Were you DJing yet?
No, I probably was. In the womb, I was probably doing this. Okay. So she calls the doc back and she goes, Doc, Laz is standing in the crib. Mrs. Mendez, oh my God, that's a miracle. Blah, 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 blah. In my opinion, probably at the same time, the doctor's going, hang on 1 second. I don't know if this happened. This is in my head. Hang on a second. Hey, if this bitch calls back, I'm busy because she's crazy, okay? Okay, cool. Yes, Mrs. Mendez. Oh, my God. Yes, please keep me posted. Blah, 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 blah. Calls the hospital back. Again, I don't know the timeline. I know it wasn't, back to back. Calls the doc back. She goes, Doc, Laz just walked. Mrs. Mendez, do me a favor. Check yourself into a mental institution. It is physically impossible for your son to walk. He has no joints. He cannot walk. My mother says, so you're calling me crazy? He goes, I didn't say those words. You did. Well, you said mental institution, and that means crazy, so no problem. I'm on my way to the hospital. Mom shows up, takes me out of the car seat, puts me down. She said there were 200 people outside. Mind you, 54 years ago. I just found out 7 years ago what I have is called, and I'll tell you that in a second. But when she puts me on the ground, she said, all fucked up, I walked to the doctor. Said doctor fell to his knees, couldn't move for 20 minutes. Every book that doctor read, every video he had watched, everything he had studied, I just defied everything. So what do you say to that? You go, oh shit. Okay, now what do we do? He says, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know how it happened. This is nothing short of a...